Welcome to Kick 'em in the Head, a podcast that takes an inside look at the world of mixed martial arts, featuring interviews with some of the top fighters from South Africa and around the world, with a focus on the EFC and UFC promotions. I'm your host, Yaw. Join us as we delve deep into the techniques, strategies, and mindsets of these world-class athletes, learning from their experiences and gaining insights into what it takes to succeed in the toughest sport on earth.
Intando the Zulu Warrior Zondi. Good to speak with you again. We haven't spoken to you in a while. We've been having quite a few AFCs in between. But what have you been busy with in the recent past, and when's your next fight?
Thank you for having me yet again. I've been training, man, just preparing for the next fight whenever it comes up. We're also helping with the Marts with his fight now in Angola last weekend. I just got back on Monday. Looking forward to maybe fighting in March, maybe April, somewhere along those lines, yeah.
And who and where do you want to fight?
I mean, EFC looks pretty good at the moment. Looks very competitive. So if it's EFC, it's EFC. If it's versus, it's versus. But I'll be prepared for any organization, maybe.
That's phenomenal. And I think with the international competition that's been coming through recently, it's going to give you real experience and give you real opportunity to get onto the world stage. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing you fighting next year.
Definitely. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward to fighting myself as well. Yeah.
And with that, let's do our picks for EFC 110. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The first fight is Eduardo Barros, the Angolan sensation who I'm sure you were with right now this weekend in Luanda, versus Komana.
I mean, if Barros fights the same way he fought against Faiz, his last fight, he has a very good chance. But I think Nathaniel's ground game and his patience and his IQ might just give him the edge in this fight. Yeah.
So it's going to be a close one, but the edge will go with Komana. Honestly, for me, don't bet on this one, but I'm a Barros fan, to be honest. I love his music, I love his swag, and I love his style as well. But I think you might be right. The skills might shine through from the other side, but I'm hoping for a Barros win. The next one is Latest versus Morel from the Reunion Island, Larinho. Who do you have there?
I don't know a lot about Morel, actually. Latest fought well. The last fight he fought, and he looks in good condition. So I think I'll give it. I'll give it to Latest. Yeah.
You give it to Latest?
Yeah, I'll give it to South Africa. Yeah.
So I'm on the side of international competition. I think tonight we're on different sides, right? But judging from what the earlier international fighter from the Reunion Islands did, if I look at the skill that he showed there, how quickly the fight ended, I'm just gonna go based on that simple fact. So for me, I'm gonna go with Morel, and we'll see what happens. Now the next one. Oh, the return of the bantamweight champs. The Gladiator versus Sindile Manangela. Are you ready for that one? Who do you have there?
That fight is going to be fireworks. Obviously, I'm going to have to go with the Gladiator. Not even have to, but I think, like I said, with same thing with Nathaniel, I think Sylvester has incredible IQ, fight IQ. He's very good on the ground. He's very good at his striking. And I think his mindset is just on the next level. So I'm going to have to give it to the Gladiator, Sylvester Chipfumba.
I think for me, if I look at the experience of Manangela, he's very experienced, but Sylvester's 10 years younger, just about. And if I look at the records, I'm going to give it to the Gladiator. Like you said, we've seen what he's done. He's been international. They both have been. They've both been bantamweight champs, but there's a lot on the line. They're both back. They're here for a title. They're here to be international, being seen on Sport Locker. So I'm really looking forward to that fight, but I'm going with the Gladiator as well. And then we have the big one, the big two. The first one is the GOAT, Smiley, Igu Cabeza, versus the returning Ronaldo Exon. Who do you have there?
That is a hard fight. I think one of my favorite fighters has to be Igu Cabeza. Exxon is a very tough fight for him. But I think also with altitude and the traveling, I think I might have to give it to Cabeza. I mean, they both, I think they match each other's skill levels on a it's pretty even. So I think I'll give it to Cabeza to grind it out for a decision win.
I think I'm with you. I think Cabeza 16-2, Exxon is about 18-4, somewhere there, and the EFC had to bring in someone that would give Cabeza a challenge. Exactly. And obviously this is a returning former champion as well. So this fight's just going to be absolute fireworks and skill.
Man. Yeah, it's going to be fireworks.
Totally looking forward to that one. But I'm with you. I think I'm going to go Cabeza for the same reasons. You know, traveling's not easy. Going to a foreign promotion isn't easy. But then again, with the Sport Locker deal, once again, he's dreaming right into Brazil. So he's also got a lot to win there. Like there's a lot on the line for him as well, Ronaldo.
I think he's got a lot on his shoulders as well. I mean, either man can win, but I'm confident in Cabeza.
Smiley. And then the big one. Mark Frankenstein Hume versus Peace in Gopani.
I think Mark is just too experienced, too big. I don't know. It's a close fight. I think both guys I think their specialities are both on the ground. And if I had to pick one or the other on the ground, I'd have to go with Mark Hume, size and strength, and he trains at CIT, man. I think he's going to take this.
Your last words are the ones for me. He trains at CIT. Whatever Coach Mone Fisser and the rest of his team are doing at CIT is phenomenal. We just saw a first round kick him in the head knockout by Diego Bandu. So whatever CIT is doing is phenomenal, and for me, for that reason, I think I'm going to go definitely with Mark, although what House of Tinkerbell is doing is also amazing. They've got two champions right now, so they're also doing a lot of work and making sure that they've got people who've got the skills to be at the top. So it's going to be a very, very, very good fight.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a good fight. I don't know, I think it goes past the first 2 rounds. It's going to be, I hope it goes past the 2 rounds. I mean, let's give the fans a good fight. It's the last card of the year, so I think it's going to be fireworks. I can't wait, honestly can't wait.
Absolute fireworks. You heard it here first from the Zulu warrior himself in Thando Zondi. Stay tuned to Kick in the Head to see more of what happens at EFC 110. It's going to be absolutely electrifying. 2 titles on the line tonight, and I just can't wait. So let's get it. What time is it?
Go, man. It's Kick him in the head.
Kick him in the head. That's right.
Go, let's go.
Thank you. As usual, we have on the show, Kick him in the head, our good friend Musa. Bad news. Musa, how are you doing today?
I'm good at you, brother. I'm good at you.
So Musa, we haven't seen you fight in a while. Obviously, your last fight didn't go quite your way. But what do you currently have planned in your career going forward? What are you looking to do? Who are you looking to beat up next?
Well, for the rest of this year, I just want to rest. And then next year, March, I wanna get a fight. I wanna build up again. I don't wanna go straight into the title contention. So I'm thinking somewhere between Eduardo Barros. I still wanna fight Faiz Jacobs. So either one of the two or anyone, then build up. I want to fight at least 3 fights before I get back into the title contention and go back, take my belt. Yeah.
No, I think that's a good plan, especially if you look at the international contenders that are coming back to the EFC. It's going to be quite a big pool for you to pick from. Faiz Jacobs is one of those international contenders that have come back to the EFC. So definitely, I think you'll have a good range to pick from outside of him in terms of your next fight. So in terms of the EFC 110 is an amazing event tonight. It's the last card of the year. There were 3 title fights scheduled. There are only 2 now. How are you feeling about the 2 title fights?
Damn, you know, today's card is it's on fire. It's on fire. About the 2 titles, it's gonna be an amazing fight. It's gonna be amazing fights between those 2 title fights. I don't know who
do you got? Tell us. Come on.
It's one of those matchups where you can really pick who's gonna win. You know, between Cabeza and Exxon, it's gonna be another one. You know, Cabeza is on another level. Exxon is on another level, and he has beaten Cabeza before. It's a tough one to pick, but I would say Cabeza might take it, you know, considering that he's been preparing for this more. He might be hungry, you know, he's been wanting this more. You know, he might be more hungrier than Exxon. And considering that Exxon has beaten him before, he would probably think, okay, I'm just gonna do what I did last and to find out that Cabeza has a surprise on his sleeves. So yeah, it's a tricky one to choose. It's gonna be a good one. And when it comes to Peace and Mike Hume, I think Mike Hume has the size advantage and has the grappling advantage. I think if it goes to stand up, Peace can take it. If it gets to the grappling part, if it goes to the ground, definitely Mike Hume will take that.
I think those are amazing predictions. I'm definitely looking forward to these two title fights. I'm looking forward to when you come back to show us some bad news, beat 'em up in the EFC.
Definitely, I'm gonna come back with a bang. I'm gonna come back different. I'm gonna come back with different fighting style. I've noticed a lot of people these days don't want to go with me to the ground. They seem to have forgotten that I'm actually a striker. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna show these people what I'm made of.
What bad news is?
What bad news is indeed. How I got that bad news name. I didn't get this name doing grappling. I was striking. I was knocking people's asses out. So yeah, I'm gonna remind everyone why I'm called bad news.
Amazing. Musa, as always, thank you for the time. Where can people find you on socials?
Sitwape Makuni Musa on Facebook, Musa Bad News Sitwape also on my Facebook page, and Musa Bad News Sitwape on Twitter, Musa Bad News Sitwape on Instagram.
Musa, as always, how do we end an interview? We usually kick them in the head. Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing? Rash, last I chat with you at Versus. Today we are at EFC 110. Do you have any fighters in the card, and how's it going for you?
I had one. I don't know if you guys know the Viking Smith.
Yes.
Yes, he was there, and things never go our way, but yeah. All right.
It's fighting.
You know what? Yeah, you win some, and obviously you learn. We don't lose.
Amazing. Looking forward to the next time. When do you have another fighter on the card? The UFC card, do you think?
Well, not EFC. Probably going to be at the next, the Versus event. Ignatius Newcomer will be fighting again. We're looking to be going for the lightweight title.
Amazing. Now that's going to bring some real pedigree and some real attention to the gym. So that's going to be phenomenal.
That's going to be fantastic.
So when do you think that's going to happen next year?
24th of February. That's actually on the card, so I'm not sure if it's 100% set for the 24th of Feb, but yeah, we're hoping to do it. So.
Rash, thank you so much as always for your time.
Thank you, buddy.
We'll speak to you again soon.
Okay,
cheers. Welcome Liam Schultz from Fight Fit Militia to Kick Him in the Head podcast. Liam, how are you today?
Great, thank you. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Liam, we're here at AFC 110 and it's been a phenomenal event. How are you finding the event and what exactly is Fight Fit Militia and what do you guys stand for in the MMA space?
Definitely excellence. I think we strive for excellence. Definitely one of our mottos is mastery. It's one of our virtues that we try and follow every day through our training sessions and through our performances in and out the cage, most definitely. But definitely EFC 110, 110. It's phenomenal so far. I think it's one of the best cards so far that they've put out for the year, most definitely. So a lot of talent.
A lot of talent. Do you guys have anyone fighting in the card tonight?
We had Stephen Guts Gonzalez. He was the second last fight on the decision. Exactly. Yeah. Very proud of him. He was coming off a loss from UAE Warriors, and he managed to pull through a positive result for us today. So very good.
Okay, that's amazing. What do you think about the grounded head kick and taking a point versus DQ versus no contest? What do you think of the decision by the judges?
I definitely think personally it was a tactic to stall the fight. I know Kati missed weight I think it was a couple of pounds that he missed weight, and I definitely think he was gassing throughout the fight, so I definitely think it was a tactic of his to stall the fight just to catch a breath. But hands down to Stevie for getting up after that soccer kick, most definitely.
And that's what we love to see. Even if something like that happens in a fight, the fighter who might have been on the other end of the damage actually getting up and saying, listen, I get it, it's a mistake, I'm ready to fight. Let's give the people what they're here for. Let me get the win. Let me get the win, because then he got the win. It wasn't a DQ. And on his record, he's got a win. So phenomenal from you guys.
Great. I'm just happy that he managed to get through a positive result. I'm really happy that he pulled it through.
Liam, are we going to be seeing you in the Hex sometime?
Most definitely. Within a year or so, you'll definitely see me putting on great performances.
Amazing. Liam, can we get a nice big kick him in the head from you?
Kick him in the head!
That's right. Now, where can people find you on the socials?
You can find me on Instagram, LiamSchultz_99.
You heard it here first. Liam Schultz, 1 year, EFC. Let's get it. Liam, thank you. Cheers. Welcome to Kick Him the Head Soldier Asylum. How are you doing today?
Now I'm doing great. I can see the event is doing great. This is the last event. I want to be here. I want to see the kick them in the head, and then I can see some performance in the cage and all this. It's all great for now.
That's very true. So when are we going to see you perform in the cage again?
I hope the first event of last year I will have to compete in the cage, because this year the first event I did compete. Then I was having some issues. I have some couple calls. They call me to come and compete. Then seemed like I dropped off because I was having some family issues and all this and that. But I finally finished all these things. Then I'm ready, and I have to take over on 2024.
That's amazing. I think a lot of people don't remember that fighters are also people. You also have families, you also have issues in the background. So I'm very glad to hear that those issues are through and that we're going to see you back in the Hex. When you come back, who do you want to fight?
I want to fight. Everyone is coming in the bantam divisions.
Yes, they are.
You give me more record or less record, I'll be there. My name is Soldier. I was born soldier. I never became a soldier. So I'm a soldier Aslam. Then I have to come and clean up the divisions. That is my 2024 vision, to clean up the division. That's the thing.
You heard it here first on Kick Him the Head podcast. Soldier Asylum is coming to clean up the bantamweight division, the most stacked division in the EFC right now. So I'm looking forward to see exactly how he performs in the division in 2024. But let's get it. So where can people find you on social media?
Now, my Instagram is Soldier Aslam. My Facebook is Didos Kalala. And the editing is like Didos Kalala and Aslam, Soldier Aslam. When you click on my Instagram, Soldier Aslam, you find me, you find my training session. I'm staying in Springs CBD, and we are training in Springs CBD. And by then, you find us training every day. I don't have off time, even it's festive season. There's no off time for me because I'm prepared for 2024. I have to take over. I have to tell them the soldier is around. So they must know in 2024, everyone must tighten up their belts. I'm telling you the truth.
Let's get it. And how we like to end our interviews here is with a nice loud kick him in the head. So are you ready to kick him in the head?
I'm ready to kick them in the head.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Good.
Let's get it.
I want that because obviously I met with Michael at the Cannabis Expo, and like I said to you, he said you guys called JB the champion, he's the interim champion. And I said, oh well, and we had a whole conversation about it. So what do you have to say to Luke Michael?
I'm the champion. If we like take a walk to the bar right now, I can show you the belt. I'm the champ, so I'm just super excited having some business here with Luke, man. It's an awesome this.
With some apples, my fucking favorite phrase. Thank you so much, JB. We'll see you soon.